a surfer, eternally bronze and hanging 10. What a life.
Modern surfing that we know it was definitely centered around rebellion.
Someone's always telling you what to do. You go to work, you answer to your boss. You're in the water, you don't answer to anybody. There are no rules.
It's one of the most selfish sports there is, I think, because it's pretty much all about you getting your wave and you doing your thing.
We grew up fast, hard, pushing all the boundaries, and I didn't realize until a lot later in life that there were consequences for our choices.
Within the industry, there's a lot of seedy stuff that kind of goes on.
Someone growing up in the surf community would definitely have a skewed vision of a woman.
We do live in a punk rock world. We do live in that high, fast-paced, gotta have the latest this, the latest that. And not to mention there's every known drug out there in the world that you can get involved in.
Surfers are a unique culture. They have a deep spirituality. They're searching for something.
Surfing, so many people say it's like a spiritual journey for them, but they just don't know where they're journeying to.
You see it in the creation. You know, it's just one more step to know the Creator.
In 1984, Jerry Dow was compelled by love to bring the good news of Jesus to this people group, and Christian Surfers United States was born.
You know, I realize that it's so key to have people that we can relate to or someone who surfs who can share the love of Jesus Christ.
CSUS exists to see every surfer in the United States impacted by Jesus.
We do need something, some sort of representative in our industry that is a light.
Recognizing the size of the task, we seek to awaken surfing Christians to spiritual awareness and mobilize them to become active in the mission.
Christians who surf need to be awakened to the darkness in the surfing community and the surfing world. Jesus is the answer, and we've got that answer, and we should be sharing it with them as much as possible.
We came in contact with Christian Surfers. It started out as just an online membership, and it took us from where we were living down to the beach and getting plugged into the actual chapter.
And we saw what God was doing with Christian surfers, and we realized that surfers need Jesus just as much as anybody else in the world.
I was born into a surfing family. God's used Christian surfers to mobilize me into action by giving me opportunities to serve, resources like Surfers' Bibles, and also encouragement to view the surfing community as a mission field.
As CSUS awakens and mobilizes an army of volunteers, we use many different tools to accomplish our mission.
In the last 4 years, Christian Surfers has given away 30,000 copies of the New Testament.
The reports that come in about Christian surfers are great. They're about being helpful, whether it's to bring some water, picking up trash on the beach. People in the ESA enjoy being with the Christian surfers.
A huge part of ministry is relationships.
We want to love and be loved, and the key to that is spending time with one another.
Christian Surfers United States is effective because God is using ordinary people, people who believe so strongly that they pray and give of their time and their resources in order that every surfer in the United States might be impacted by Jesus.
That's what we need to bridge the gap from the church to actual relationships from surfers on the beach.
I never would have found Jesus if it wasn't for surfers reaching out.
And so there is a need for him because you go out with them, you surf with them, you can relate to them. If it weren't for Christian surfers, then I wouldn't be where I am today or who I am today.